Hey there, guys. This is Flamzeron, aka YouTube's Tasuke. I know I'm a little late on this, and as you probably know, if you've been keeping up with my Let's Play, I am aware of it, even though I am late. But the next big Tales game has been announced, actually the 20th anniversary title, which doesn't really make much sense to me because I'm pretty sure we just had the 15th anniversary. And I consider Exilia and Exilia 2 both part of the 15th anniversary for reasons I'll eventually get to when I do the final thought on Exilia, which will be a while. But anyway, that next big Tales game is called Tales of Zestiria for the PlayStation 3. It has not only Kosuke Fujishima, Mitsumi Inomata, and Daigo Ukumura doing art, but also the guy from the Radiant games. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know his name. I'm gonna have to take a looky look. We do have info on him, though. But anyway, graphically, from what we've seen, this game looks like it's going to be even nicer looking than Exilia. And it stars the main character whose name is Slay, or Thray, or her. However, we don't even really know his name yet. But, anywho. One thing we do know some. We don't know everything, but we do know some stuff. The animation is being done by Ufotable once again, so going to be high quality animation. We already know the female is. Her name is Alicia. She looks interesting, and from what we've heard from Hideo Baba, this game's theme seems to be passion, and it seems like characters are going to be acting out of character at some point, kind of shifting their their thoughts on things, from what I can tell. But also one thing that's gotten me a little disturbed is one thing that Hideo Baba said about the game, that the battle system is going to be an evolved form of the standard linear motion battle system. It's going to be, he's essentially saying it's going to be different. That's one thing that's sort of been striking me a little bit. It's going to be different, which scares me a little bit, because I feel like the Tales series the battle system is so well refined that you don't really need to change it. Maybe that's their thought process. They feel like, well, it's so well refined, we can't really do too much with it, so why don't we try going against it a little bit? It's apparently going to play similar to Tales of Graces, or I guess from our perspective, Tales of Graces F. I just refer to it as Graces because it's the same game, roughly. But so the battle system is going to be a tad different. It's going to be an evolution of the linear motion battle system. The music is going to be done by both Motoi Sakuraba and Go Shina, so we're getting like double the power, double the universe, which is blowing my mind. And I'm still looking for the name of that extra artist. Minoru Iwamoto, who did the Rape Mythology game. So we have 3 artists. Or actually 4. We have 4. We don't know who the fourth one is. I feel like it might be Akira Toriyama, and I don't want to... There was an interview with with the producers of the Tales series, Final Fantasy, and Dragon Quest, the top 3 biggest JRPGs, and they're about like, and one thing that was brought up is like, oh, what if Akira Toriyama did a Tales game? If that would just blow my mind. If that were the case, that would be so amazing. This game is already called Tales of Zestiria, and it's gonna have a theme with dragons as well. That's another thing I probably should have mentioned. This game might even just be Dragon Ball Tales of, or Tales of Dragon Ball, which would be awesome. Like, my body, it's not ready for this. And another thing, the day after it was revealed, it was announced for localization in both the US and Europe, which blew my mind. I mean, granted, with Symphonia Chronicles, it was more of like, oh, I'd like to bring this out, and it was sort of like it was weird because they took an informal announcement and made it formal. But this one, it's a complete formal announcement, complete with a press release. We don't even have Symphonia Chronicles or Exilia Tomb and Grand Symphonia Chronicles is coming out like in a month. But you know what? That's 3 Tales games. And what happens if they announce another one? Are they going to bring it over too? I mean, shit, the Tales series is really... the Tales series is... It's growing. Like, it really is growing. It's becoming quite the cult classic. It's awesome. Because we're finally getting these games. We don't have to keep worrying about importing them. I'm looking forward to playing all 3 of these, and it's going to be awesome, man. This game is... It's not the Eternia remake, though. I feel like a Tales of Eternia remake might be on the horizon. Might even be the last PS3 Tales game. Because, I mean, think about it. The first Tales remake for Fantasia was on the PS1, the first Tales game. On the PS2, we have a remake of Tales of Destiny, the second Tales game, on the second PlayStation. On the third PlayStation, and the third Tales game being Tales of Eternia. So maybe we'll finally get it. Maybe that's what they were waiting for. Interesting. And that's just blowing my body. If they got Akira Toriyama to design a character in this Tales game and did a Tales of Eternia remake, then the universe would be complete in my mind. Next, we would need like a Tales Dragon Ball Saint Seiya collaboration. That would be amazing. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, one, that I, yes, indeed know about this. I know I'm really late on news. And for your info, I also know about the new CGI Saint Seiya movie. I'm kind of trying to ignore it. But anyway, Tales of Zestiria. Next big Tales game. Next big universe for us to tell tales in. So, yeah. This is Slamzar on aka YouTube Tasuke signing out. Buy this game when it comes out because you'd be pooping on yourself if you didn't. So yeah. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Buy this game. Do it because it's going to be awesome.